huge game coming to the Switch 2 is potentially Diablo 4, another one of the major games of this generation. It said that Diablo 4 will be making its way over. That is in development for Switch 2 and a launch could be even be in the cards for 2025. According to a pretty reliable leaker who has leaked Game Pass games before they are announced as well. He also said the Halo Switch. This is the guy who also said the Halo and Microsoft Flight Simulator will come to the Switch as well, and that Call of Duty will be making a given appearance on the Switch. It's funny I took Microsoft to finally put Call of Duty back on Nintendo. Okay, I don't know why Call of Duty is on Nintendo consoles. It makes no sense considering the fact that Call of Duty is one of the best-selling games of the year. But other games that could be coming out for the Switch 2 include Fallout 4, Starfield, Tekken 8, and Elden Ring. We're told that the Switch 2 will have horrible full-price support, and no one will be making games for the Switch 2 because it's not as power with, the great PC. Okay, it's not on par with, the greatest console of all time, according to every influencer, which is the PS5. Okay, but when it comes to, the Nintendo Switch 2, tons and tons of full-price support will come to the console immediately. And Microsoft apparently has made a 10-year deal. So even if the Switch 2 doesn't do too well as the Switch 1, Microsoft will be pouring a bunch of games to the Switch 2 as well, as they see the value and potential in the Switch 2 as well. So Diablo 4 is coming out on the Switch 2, and I'm soon actually going to see a few major publishers confirm Switch 2 before the Switch Direct. I hope to God Nintendo's smart enough to include them in the presentation as well here, but again, what the so could one be what the rumored Parkside Switch, but and again, when it comes to graphics, why do people care about graphics so much? Okay, most games, the Switch 2, what we heard about the graphics of the Switch 2, it can handle most modern games. It won't be, supercomputer levels, but it will be on the lower resolutions of the games. Because most games on PC can support 720p to, the high resolutions, 2400, 500p. Now, of course, some PCs can't really handle 2500p, but most PCs, which is the Switch, can run games over 1080p. Switch 2 can run games around 1080p and above, and I think around 1500p. So Switch 2 can handle most modern games that's at a lower resolution, because graphics at this point don't matter. With the visual Switch, most games had to be around 720p to 1080p, and a lot of games can still run that, but the games just don't look as good. They just look like Xbox 360 games as well. But most games, at least on PC, you can run them at multiple resolutions, which makes it much easier with a much more powerful console that can run better graphics than the Switch 1. But again, to some people, it's just never enough for Nintendo. But yep, there you go about Diablo 4, another game that is potentially coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. Goodbye.